Module overview. Color is the most emotionally resonant and visually potent element in painting. It transcends mere visual sensation, affecting mood, space, tension, symbolism, and storytelling. Module 7 is a comprehensive exploration of color theory, relationships, harmonies, and their practical applications across oil, acrylic, and watercolor painting. It addresses both the scientific and psychological foundations of color, as well as medium-specific challenges and advantages in manipulating it. You will delve into the properties of color hue, value, saturation, temperature, chroma, and discover how to construct color harmonies such as analogous, complementary, split-complementary, triadic, tetradic, monochromatic, and polychromatic. Additionally, this module covers the historic evolution of pigment usage, the cultural context of color, symbolism, and strategies for color mixing across different media. From creating depth through warm-cool relationships to developing tension with split complements and achieving realism through neutralization, you will develop a refined professional command of color across all major painting techniques. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will understand the core concepts and dimensions of color theory, apply various types of color harmonies to create balance, contrast, or emphasis, mix accurate and expressive colors across oil, acrylic, and watercolor mediums. Identify and utilize the psychological and cultural significance of colors. Analyze how light, medium, pigment type, and surface impact color behavior. Employ color strategically to influence viewer perception, depth, and mood. Section 1. The science and structure of color. Elements of color. Hue. The color family, red, blue, green, etc. Value. Lightness or darkness of a color. Saturation, intensity, brightness or dullness. Temperature, perceived warmth, reds, oranges, or coolness, blues, greens. Chroma, the purity or vividness of a color. Color. Wheel, primary colors, red, yellow, blue. Secondary colors, orange, green, violet. Tertiary colors, red-orange, yellow-orange, yellow-green, etc. Section 2. Types of color harmonies. 1. Monochromatic. Use of one hue in various values and intensities. Calming, unified, but risks becoming static. 2. Analogous. Adjacent on the color wheel, e.g., blue, blue-green, green. Harmonious and natural. Effective for landscapes and gentle transitions. 3. Complementary. Opposite colors on the wheel, e.g., red and green, blue and orange. High contrast and dynamic tension. Useful for emphasis and dramatic compositions. 4. Split complementary. A base hue and the two adjacent to its complement. Balance tension without harsh contrast. 5. Triadic. 3 equidistant hues, e.g., red, yellow, blue. Bold, balanced, and vibrant. 6. Tetradic, double complementary. 2 complementary pairs, e.g., red/green and blue/orange. Complex and versatile, needs careful value control. Section 3. Pigment behavior. Across mediums. Oil, rich saturation. Slow drying allows blending and layering. Can use opaque or transparent glazes to manipulate color depth. Pigments stay vibrant longer due to oil binder. Acrylic, quick drying. Colors darken slightly as they dry. Bright when wet, more muted when dry unless medium added. Glazing and layering can build depth, but drying time must be managed. Watercolor. Transparency is key. White comes from the paper. Color lightens when it dries. Staining versus lifting pigments impact color layering. Granulation and sedimentation affect color texture. Section 4. Practical color. Mixing techniques. Mixing strategies. Limited palette. Mixing, use only primaries plus white to create a full range. Warm, cool. Bias. Understand warm red versus cool red when mixing purples or oranges. Neutralization. Mix complements to reduce saturation and create naturalistic tones. Value control. For oils, acrylics, add white or black sparingly. For watercolor, control pigment to water ratio. Avoiding mud. Overmixing or combining too many complements reduces clarity. Always mix intentionally. Test on palette or scrap paper. Section 5. Emotional, symbolic, and cultural dimensions of color. Symbolism. Examples. Red. Passion, danger, love, power. Blue. Calm, melancholy, trust. Yellow. Joy, intellect, caution. Green. Growth, envy, balance. Purple. Royalty, spirituality, luxury. Black. Mystery, elegance, death. White. Purity, emptiness, divinity. Cultural variations. White signifies mourning in some Eastern cultures. Red is auspicious in China, while symbolizing danger in the West. Artists must be aware of context and audience when using symbolic colors. Section 6. Optical effects and advanced color strategies. Atmospheric perspective. Cool, desaturated hues in the background. Warm, high-contrast hues in the foreground. Simultaneous contrast. One color appears different depending on surrounding hues. Used to make areas pop or recede. Temperature shifts. Alternating warm and cool versions of the same hue enhances form and depth. Glazing and layering. Watercolor. Layered washes to build luminosity. Oil. Fat over lean glazes for glow and color mixing on the canvas. Acrylic. Fast-drying glazes and transparent mediums for depth. Section 7. Color planning and composition. Strategies. Use a limited color palette to unify the work. Identify a dominant hue and support it with accent or contrast colors. Establish a focal point using color temperature or saturation. Map out value structures before assigning color. Applied exercises. Create a landscape with complementary colors only. Paint 3 versions of the same subject: monochromatic, analogous, and triadic. Mix all colors from a limited palette of red, yellow, and blue, plus white. Analyze a masterwork by Van Gogh, Matisse, or Rothko to identify their use of harmony.